Good morning to everyone. Today's topic is trigonometry. Today we are going to discuss about the basics of trigonometry and what are the formulas which are involved in this topic. Okay. First of all, what is the meaning of trigonometry? Tri means 3. Okay. And gono. Tri means 3. Gono means sides. And metri. Gono means sides and metri means measure. It means trigonometry means 3 sides measurement. 3 sides. Which figure has 3 sides? Exactly. It is triangle. Triangle has 3 sides. So listen carefully. Trigonometry is a study which is relationship between the. It means trigonometry is a study which shows the relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. Sides and angles of a triangle. Trigonometry shows the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. So, if we take the formulas of trigonometry, so before we are going to discuss about the formulas of trigonometry, you need to know the definition. Yes or no? So, trigonometry is the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. Okay. Now, we will discuss the formulas of trigonometry. There are some trigonometric functions which are very important. First one, sine function. Briefly, we can write this as sine theta. Next, cos theta and tan theta. One is sine theta, second one is cos theta, third one is tan theta. And fourth one, cosecant theta. Fifth one, secant theta. And the last one is cotangent or cot theta. Okay, these are the 6 trigonometric functions which are very important. If you learn the formulas of these 6 trigonometric functions, then trigonometry is a cup of coffee for you. Okay, now listen. I am going to tell you the formulas of trigonometry. Trigonometric functions. So first, sine theta. So before knowing the formula of sine theta, let us consider one right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle and here the angle is 90 degrees, and if the right angle triangle is A, B, C. Okay, our right angle triangle A, B, C is there which has right angle at A. Let us take this angle as theta. Okay, let us say this angle as theta. Then sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. I will tell you what is opposite side and what is hypotenuse. So listen carefully. Sin theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Here this is our theta, right? So the side which is opposite to this angle, which is opposite to angle theta now? This side AB. So AB becomes the opposite side. It means opposite side is equals to AB, and hypotenuse is the longest side in the triangle is called as hypotenuse. So what is the longest side here? BC is the longest side. So B upon C, that is sin theta. We can also write this formula as perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. See, opposite side is AB with respect to the angle theta. Now, perpendicular means this is a perpendicular side, yes or no? If we consider this angle, then with respect to this angle, this will be the perpendicular side. So we are considering anyway this angle, so this will be the perpendicular side. So what is the sin theta formula? Opposite side upon hypotenuse, otherwise perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, is that clear? Next, cos theta. I will draw the figure here because we have to write the formulas. So next, this is a triangle ABC, B and C. This is a theta and this is perpendicular. Now, cos theta. Cos theta is equals to, see this is angle theta. Now cos theta will be the adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? See here, this is an angle and with respect to this angle, this side is adjacent to this angle because this is the longest side which is considered as hypotenuse, so this will be the adjacent side. Otherwise there is one more formula, that is base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. Both are correct. So what is base here? AC with respect to angle theta. So what is hypotenuse? It is the longest side and which is BC. So what is the formula? Cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is base upon hypotenuse. It means AC is the base and longest side BC is hypotenuse. Okay. Now tan theta. Third one. Tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side upon adjacent side. Otherwise there is one more formula, that perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. So what is perpendicular with respect to angle theta? It is AB. And what is base with respect to angle theta? It is AC. So the formula tan theta is equals to AB upon AC. Now these three are clear, right? Now we'll move to the next three formulas. If you remember these formulas, then only you will be able to solve the problems which are depend on these formulas. Now, first one is finished, that is sin theta. I am writing briefly here that perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Next, cos theta, base upon hypotenuse. Next, tan theta, that is opposite side, otherwise perpendicular. Okay, we will take it as perpendicular only. Perpendicular upon base. These are three formulas we have discussed. And next, fourth one, cosecant theta. Remember, cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. It means cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. That is 1 upon sin theta. Okay? Cosecant theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta. Just reciprocal of sin theta. 1 upon sin theta means if sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, then cosecant theta means reciprocal. Denominator changes to numerator and numerator changes to denominator. So what is the formula now? Hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So what is hypotenuse now? The longest side, that is BC, and perpendicular is AB. So this is the formula for cosecant theta. And fifth one is secant theta. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. As I was saying, cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta and secant theta is reciprocal of cos theta. So it is 1 upon cos theta. If cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, then secant theta is reciprocal, so it becomes hypotenuse upon base. Just they will interchange their positions. Numerator converts as means numerator takes the position of denominator and denominator takes the position of numerator, as they are reciprocal to each other. Hypotenuse upon base. So what is hypotenuse? It is BC and base is AC. In the same way, the last one, okay, I will write here. The last one, which is which is cot theta, it is the reciprocal of tan theta. So if you know these three formulas, that is sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, then automatically these three formulas will be derived from the initial three formulas. Now 1 upon tan theta, what is tan theta? Perpendicular upon base, right? So cot theta will be the reciprocal of tan theta, that is base upon perpendicular. Don't get confused. These formulas are very easy. If you learn these formulas, then only you can solve the problems. Okay. What is base here? AC, and perpendicular will be AB. So these are 6 important formulas which are helpful to solve the problems. Now just remember these formulas. If you learn these formulas, then the problems will be very easier for you. Next, I will give you the overview of these all formulas. A, B and C. This is theta, perpendicular. Now, first one, sin theta, that is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. What is perpendicular there? AB upon hypotenuse is BC. This is one formula. Next, cos theta, that is base upon hypotenuse. What is base? AC upon hypotenuse is BC. Next, third one, tan theta. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular there? AB and base is AC. See, if you observe clearly, you can write one more formula here. Tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, remember this. This will be useful in upcoming classes. So just remember this. Next, fourth one, cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta and it becomes hypotenuse upon perpendicular. What is hypotenuse? BC and perpendicular is AB. In the same way, secant theta, base upon hypotenuse is cos theta, reciprocal of cos theta, that is hypotenuse upon base. What is hypotenuse here? BC and base is AC. And next, last one, cotangent theta, otherwise cot theta. It is the reciprocal of tan theta. So if tan theta is perpendicular upon base, then cot theta will be base upon perpendicular. So what is base here? AC and perpendicular is AB. So these are 6 important formulas. Once again, just have a look at these formulas. If you learn these formulas, then now I am going to tell you some of the problems. Okay? Okay. Are these formulas clear now? Okay. For example, now I will give you one problem which is based on these formulas. If a right angle triangle if a right angle triangle ABC is shown in the figure. Okay, I'll draw the figure here. Just this is theta A B C. Now this is 90 degrees. Okay, if a right angle triangle ABC. Now if BC is we will take just as 4 centimeters, otherwise just 4, and AC is 3 and AB is 5 centimeters. Okay, here the values are given. BC is 4 centimeters, AC is 3 and AB is 5. Then find all trigonometric functions. Then find all trigonometric ratios or trigonometric functions. Now see, first of all we will write the given data. What is given data according to the question? AB is given. What is AB? It is hypotenuse because it is the longest of all, that is 5 centimeters. And BC, that is base, yes or no? BC, base is 4 centimeters and perpendicular side AC is 3 centimeters. So if you know the formulas, then you can easily find out the all trigonometric ratios. See, for example, now first one, sin theta. Sin theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse, otherwise perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now what is the value of perpendicular? 3 centimeters. And what is hypotenuse? 5. So what is the value of sin theta now? 3 upon 5. In the same way, find out cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. So if you know the formulas, these are very easy. Just see, cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, right? So what is base here? 4. Hypotenuse is 5. In the same way, tan theta is opposite side upon base, adjacent side, otherwise perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular here? 3. And what is base? 4. So what is the value of tan theta? 3 upon 4. Now cosecant theta is just the reciprocal of sin theta. If sin theta is 3 upon 5, then cosecant theta will be 5 upon 3. Now in the same way, secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. If cos theta is 4 upon 5, then what is secant theta? 5 upon 4. Now cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So it is a 4 upon 3. Understand? Okay, shall we discuss one more problem? Very good. One more problem based on these formulas. Now somewhat different. Okay. If right angle triangle is given A, B, C and here it is theta. Okay. Now if this is 24, the value of perpendicular side is 24 and the base is 7. Hypotenuse is not given. If the perpendicular is 24, base is 7, hypotenuse is not given. Now find out all trigonometric ratios. It means we have to find out sin theta, cos theta, next tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and last cot theta. So we have to find out these formulas. Here perpendicular is given, base is given, hypotenuse is not given. So how to find out hypotenuse first of all? In order to find these values, we should know all these 3 sides. Yes or no? But here 2 sides are given. So how to find out the other side? Let us take it as x. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse should be can be find out. Yes or no? According to Pythagoras theorem, how many of you know Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equals to hypotenuse whole square is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides. It means opposite side whole square plus adjacent side whole square. Yes or no? Hypotenuse square is equals to opposite side whole square plus adjacent side whole square. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse can be found out. Now what is hypotenuse? We don't know. We just consider it as x. So in place of hypotenuse, x square. And what is opposite side? Opposite side means perpendicular. That is 24. So in place of opposite side, 24 square plus. And what is adjacent side? Adjacent side is 7. So substitute here 7 square. Now we need the value x. It means hypotenuse. X square is equals to 24 square means calculate it. 24 square, 24 into 24. You will get 576. Okay, if you multiply, you will get here 576. Plus what is 7 square? 7 into 7, 49. 7 sevens are 49. So x square is 576 plus 49. If you add these two values, you will get 625. It means x square you will get the value 625. So if square is cancelled here, if it goes this side, it becomes root square root of 625. The value of square root of 625 is 25. So what is hypotenuse now? 25. You got the value of hypotenuse, that is 25. Now you know hypotenuse, base and perpendicular. If you substitute in these formulas, you can easily find out all these trigonometric values. See. Now sin theta formula perpendicular upon hypotenuse. What is perpendicular? 24, and hypotenuse we have found out, that is 25. Now cos theta, base upon hypotenuse, directly I am writing the value. What is base? 7 and hypotenuse is 25. Next tan theta, either sin upon cos, otherwise perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base means 24 upon 7. Next cosecant theta, reciprocal of sin theta. Next secant theta is reciprocal of cos theta. Otherwise you can substitute in the formula also, that is base upon hypotenuse upon base. Next it is also reciprocal of tan theta, that is 7 upon 20. So these are our required values. Okay, is that clear? There are so many formulas. We will discuss the other formulas tomorrow in upcoming classes, and just remember all these formulas. And there are so many problems which are differently asked. So finally, ultimately, if you remember these formulas, then you can easily solve the problem. Okay, thank you.